Come along with me, Aisha, aka Lesh, of Living Lesh, as I wander the world with my girls, my husband and son, and sometimes by myself. And this time, let's experience Walt Disney World.
Where are we going? We're going to Disney.
Boom.
We're going to Disney. Who's on your sweatshirt? Mickey, because we're going to go see him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Disney.
During this summer trip to Walt Disney World, we ended up staying at the Boardwalk Inn, which is a Disney resort. It was wonderful to stay at because not only are the rooms comfortable and of course full of Disney magic, but it's also located on the boardwalk, so you have amazing views out in the back that you can take a look at and also take boats on. But of course, there are plenty of restaurants and things to do along the boardwalk itself. No matter where you're going when you're traveling with a toddler, you want everything to be easy and quick, which is why I recommend using the My Disney Experience app. When checking into any resort, all you have to do is go onto your app, make sure your reservation is linked, and check right in. It'll give you your room number and allow you to open the doors with the app or any of your magic bands. We checked in pretty easy, did not have to go up to the front desk, and off we were into our room, especially because we had just flown in to just take some rest and get ready for the next day. If it's your child's first visit, I highly recommend checking out Build-A-Bear, where you can get this special Mickey for the occasion.
Disney World, we're at Magic Kingdom for the first time today. Say yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna go in, we're actually here early. They're gonna let us take pictures at Magic Kingdom because we're on a fam trip. But someone's happy, he's got his little Mickey. Going in.
You want to get in or you want to walk?
For our first day at Walt Disney World, we went to Magic Kingdom, where we actually entered into the park a little earlier than everybody else because we were on a fam trip with other families. The reason why we entered was to take pictures in front of Cinderella's castle, which was a magical experience, before having breakfast and enjoying the opening ceremony. Right after the opening ceremony, we headed over to meet Mickey, which is one of Carter's favorite characters. It was such a magical experience being able to meet him for the first time.
You like your ears?
Give him a hug. What's up, Mickey? At Magic Kingdom, there are plenty of things to do for preschool age children. With so many rides and experiences that are fun for the entire family, you'll find something to do and spend the entire day there. Some of our favorite rides that we all enjoyed were Dumbo the Flying Elephant, the Mad Tea Party, Peter Pan's Flight, as well as the Winnie the Pooh ride. It was so fun for us to get on these rides and see Carter's excitement, as well as just see the rides for ourselves and have a little bit of nostalgia. Including going on some of the rides, you can also go see Mickey Mouse in the Town Square Theater, as well as meet Disney princesses at Princess Fairy Tale Hall. You never really know who's going to be there because there are different Disney princesses visiting at different times. During our visit to the Disney princesses, we met with Rapunzel as well as Belle. Carter wasn't really sure who they were as we haven't introduced them to the princesses just yet, but they were so great to interact with and they were so loving and so sweet, and it was such a magical experience. At Magic Kingdom, you'll find a variety of different lands. There are 6 enchanted lands, and we saw Stitch over in Tomorrowland, which was super fun for him. And then we went over into the princess area where we actually went into Ariel's Grotto, which was another great ride for little ones.
What do you call it? Oh, feet.
Under the sea. Under the sea.
While at Magic Kingdom, make sure to also find yourself a spot and get set up for watching the Festival of Fantasy Parade. This parade showcases all of the variety of different characters that you can find in the park, including the Disney princesses and other characters such as Peter Pan, Tinkerbell, Alice from Alice in Wonderland, and so many more. The parade is super short, so don't worry about having to sit too long in one spot. As you know, with toddlers, they get very, very testy. But it was a great parade to watch. Carter loved it, and it was a great end to the middle of our day before nap time. There are plenty of places to eat at Magic Kingdom, and I highly suggest making reservations for any of the restaurants that you want to eat at the day before using the My Disney Experience app. We ate at the Be Our Guest restaurant, which is a wonderful restaurant that puts you in the castle of the Beast. During the dining experience, not only do you see the different rooms and the aspects of the story intertwined in the restaurant, but Beast himself also comes around to greet his guests while dining or while you're enjoying your magical meal. For our second day, we spent the morning at EPCOT. Many people don't actually think to visit EPCOT with preschoolers, and though I wouldn't actually suggest spending a whole day there, I would still suggest going with your preschooler because there are amazing rides there, such as the Ratatouille ride, which was the first ride that we got on and absolutely loved. A section in EPCOT is the Finding Nemo area where you actually can go on the ride The Seas, which actually takes you along with Nemo and his friends as they explore the underwater marine life. You actually get to see the story as they go and also see some of the marine life that they have at EPCOT.
Oh, science, great, there's so much to know. Climb aboard, explorers, it's time to go.
Nemo! Where are you, Nemo?
Who's Nemo?
He's my son. You know that. Jellyfish.
Right. Okay, now making this up to me.
In the big blue world, here is all our friends.
After getting off the ride The Seas, I highly suggest signing up and getting your space to go see Talking with Crush. While you're waiting, you can actually explore some of the exhibits of the marine life before you go and have your conversation with Crush.
Well, the thing is, Cora, I only chill where it's hot. So it has to be like 70 degrees in the water or warmer. So most of the time, Florida, Australia, and Hawaii. It's tasty out there. Cora, where are you from, man? Okay. Hey, well, let me ask you this, Cora. Do you eat food?
Yes.
Do you sleep?
Yes.
Do you ever swim in water?
Yes.
Good.
So we're here waiting for the bus to go to Animal Kingdom. We got up early this morning, another early morning on the trip, and actually walked over to EPCOT from the Boardwalk Resort that we're staying in. So it was a very short walk, it's like less than 10 minutes. There's entry, and then we actually went and did a kind of experience to go do the Ratatouille ride, which was absolutely amazing. So now we're on our way to the second part of the day, which was we're going to Animal Kingdom. We have a show we're going to go to later for Finding Nemo, but we're going to go try to get into the tree and do the Bugs Life thing. I remember that when I was little. And then we're going to do a dinosaur ride for Carter, as well as the Navi River, since the upper Avatar ride he can't get on quite yet, but that's why you have to come back.
So you ready to go back? You ready to go to Animal Kingdom? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Who are you gonna see there? You don't know. You're silly.
Since we agreed that EPCOT was not a place where we'd spend a full day with a preschool age child, we decided to hop over to Animal Kingdom for the second half of our day. There are a lot of great experiences in Animal Kingdom, including It's Tough to Be a Bug, which is in the Tree of Life, We can also go into Avatar and actually ride along the Navi River, which is another great ride for preschool. At the park, also make sure to check out Finding Nemo, The Big Blue and Beyond, which is an amazing show based off the story of Finding Nemo. Make sure to get a fast pass for this show because if you end up in the back of the line and the doors closed, you aren't able to get in. For preschool age children, along with going on the Navi River, going in to see It's Tough to Be a Bug, and seeing the Finding Nemo show, you could also go on Triceratops Spin and other amazing rides in the park. There are so many great experiences, and I highly recommend using that My Disney Experience app because you'll find so many great things. In the evening, I suggest jumping on the safari, which is in the back of the park, and seeing some of the animals. They're usually more out later in the evening than during the day since most of them are nocturnal animals. So if you're looking to actually go on the safari and see some animals, plan for the end of the day, maybe come back after nap time or just closer to closing. For our last day at Walt Disney World, we woke up and headed over to Hollywood Studios, where the first ride that we actually jumped on was Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, which is a ride you definitely want to get on when visiting Hollywood Studios.
So good morning from Hollywood Studios. It's our last full day here at Disney World. And this morning, we had actually a very fun experience on it's the Mickey and Minnie Railroad, the cute little ride in Hollywood Studios. So loved it. And then we had a little bit of breakfast and met with The Incredibles and Frozen. So they're hanging around. We took some pictures, and now we're about to start the full day.
All right, where are we going? We're gonna have a dance party, yeah!
Toy Story's cool. I like Toy Story also. I'm gonna guess you like Woody. So Doc, you ready for that checkup? Show us what you got. Whoa! That's a good dance move! Hey! I like this all together and going up. Like a change of gears. Hey! Alright, let's go. Eyes on the road at all times.
After getting on Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway and having a dance party with some of the Disney Junior characters, we headed over to Toy Story Land, where there are two great rides that you have to get on. The first ride is Toy Story Mania, where you can compete against your family and see who can get the highest score. It's a 3D experience, but super fun for the entire family, and there's no height requirement. The second ride is Slinky Dog Dash. Keep in mind that this ride does have a height requirement, but super fun.
Did you like it? Yeah?
While in Hollywood Studios, there are only a few rides, so you're mostly there to check out a lot of the great shows such as the Beauty and the Beast show and whatever is running during that time. So make sure to just pay attention to the times and be there on time, because once they fill up, the doors close. While in Hollywood Studios, make sure to book a dining reservation at Hollywood Inn Vine. It's such a great experience for the entire family. Not only is the food absolutely amazing, but while you're dining, you're actually visited by some of the characters, including Minnie and Mickey, Goofy, and Pluto while you're eating, that you can interact, give them hugs, and even dance with. Because we are in Walt Disney World during the 50th anniversary celebration, there are some very commemorative drinks that are there. This great drink was absolutely amazing. It's alcoholic free, so that anyone in the family can get it. Or you can put a little Pluto sugar cube in there that actually turns the color of the drink, makes it sparkly, and also makes it sweeter. We loved it, and we brought the cups home so that it can commemorate our amazing trip to Walt Disney World with our toddler during his first experience to Walt Disney World.